Hello and welcome to another episode of Motorsport Manager with Livingston Motors. We're at the penultimate race of the season, and thanks to Porter's crash in the last race, the Drivers' Championship, barring a Engelhart crash, most likely in this race, because I think the Phoenix Grand Prix is even the more complicated track. There's not many of that, not many crashes about. Engelhart is going to win the championship. It was such an interesting league for us, which one of our drivers will win, and then Porter fucked up is the easiest way to describe it. If you pardon my language, please. Now, we have a few pieces of news. First things first, the rule change for long qualifying sessions was approved by the chairman. It was a split until the chairman came in. Doesn't matter to us, we're getting promoted, barring 4 crashes in 2 races, basically. I think even then, because it's still good up. We have the Tour Centre, which will give us £73,000 per race. But in bigger news, Engelhart has a new trait. And for once, it's actually good. I was shocked. Where is it? There it is. He is now media trained. It cost £1 million, but he now has another 15 marketability, which put him at 91% marketability combined with his championship win from last season. And that gave us a 5-star sponsorship. We finally got it. And conveniently, seeing as that Drivers' Championship is about to run out, slot 4 was open, with only one offer at the time before we got that. So we did get 2 out of 5-star offers, and we got this one. £1 million upfront bonus, which paid for the trading, and £800,000 a race. Compared to the 4-star, £500,000, and the 3-star, £100,000. That is a lot of money. So much so is that if we hit our sponsor objective, with that sponsorship and the new Tour Centre, if we hit our sponsorship objective, we will make a profit per race, not a loss. That's how big that 5-star sponsor is. And that will win at the end of the season. One of our drivers will win the championship. So that'll stick our sponsor level 2 5-stars going into the Asia Pacific Cup. Look at that. Juicy money. I think Porter has lost his overtake mode again. I need to start the pit crew. I forgot about that. Right. Is there anyone that's good here? Oh, I can just hire you. That's easy. Do I have any more space? No, that's it. You can do rear jack. Who's my jack? Who are my jacks? My jacks are actually pretty good, to be honest. It's my tyres. It's my tyre people. Their reliability and fatigue is just too low. We can do tyres, and you sort of can, but yeah, I think your thing's too low, which is a bit annoying. But there's literally not a lot I can do. Well, you need to go. For you. Who else is on 0? Rear jack. Anyone else on 0? Us on 0 goes in. Swap for you. I think that's gonna have to do it. The rest I can't do anything with. That's unfortunately going to have to do. I'm hoping that's enough to avoid a mistake. You know what I mean? There's not a lot more you can do about that. If I'm being honest, at this league anyway. We do have the 4th best car against us. I think Octane got a part disqualified and it's knocked them back down. Cheaters. But all that matters now is the drivers, I think. The question is, will Engelhart crash? Because if he doesn't, he's won the championship. It's his to lose. Obviously, the team standings, it's easily in our favour. We need to crash 4 times. We need a double crash out in both races to lose the league, which I hope won't happen. It better not. Don't mess with me, game. Don't you dare. Don't even think about it. So Ranger in practice, qualifying and race will be dry. Let's go. And of course I'll take practice and I will see you for qualifying. That is the end of practice. As always, we got the 1-2 because we got out on the dries first. Everyone else got hit by wet weather before they could finish on the dries. Engelhart really storming the practice. Will that happen in the qualifying and the race? It normally does, to be fair. I need to do the race stripping before I forget. It's a bit of a risk with it being a crucial part, but I'll take it. As for Engelhart, there's no such risk at all. We could just go all the way down. We could probably go to 50 and be fine, to be honest, but there's no point really. In fact, I think the fact that the league is over, that we're pretty much just making sure we finish the race. I'm actually going to set that to 80. If Porter didn't crash last race, I would have done it to 75 to try and make it a bit more competitive between my drivers. But Porter has blown it. He gets punished. Yes, brilliant. Soft tyres, I couldn't practice them all. Sure. Oh, there is going to be rain, but it's early on. I think everyone's going to get a dry lapping. So we'll sim it. Or maybe not. I should have took it. Look at that crap. Wet, dry, and the sim can't handle it. And I've been punished for simming it. 8th and 14th, pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. I should have took it. We'll win, it's fine. We'll do it the hard way. We're losing our objective though, so we are making a loss. Because the AI decided to not, just to keep us in when it was dry. Oh, that's awful. Light-footed race trim nurse. Ooh, attack, overtake. Who's in first? Is it Sabato? Is it Sabato? It's Gerard and Sabato. Where's Valdez? He's in 5th. Okay, Porter's not too far behind, but Engelhart's got a lot of work to do. I should have took the qualifying. I'd have got higher than that. Easy. There's a long dry period which we didn't do out in. Porter's off to a good start. Just get stuck behind Valdez rather than overtake. Engelhart's fed up. He's just going to overtake a bunch of people there. But Baptiste's not happy about it. Engelhart doesn't care though. Porter in 7th. Engelhart setting the fastest sector one time, even though he's just going behind people rather than overtaking. Come on, Engelhart, you can overtake this easy. It's not even Vanard, it's Lamb. Porter finally into 6th, getting past the Garuda. Engelhart, that's the fastest lap. Trying to get past the Oster. We'll get past Santa Ana probably in the same manoeuvre. Porter fighting with the Garuda racing cars. Engelhart. Oh, he's gone! Alpha, that is off! That was very dramatic. Almost took Engelhart out with him. Porter. He's going to get into 5th. Engelhart makes a move at himself. Moving up the grid. Gerard, that's the fastest lap. Engelhart made a move, but didn't have the balls to make it stick there. Porter now into 4th, getting past Valdez. Usually our main competition. Engelhart making a move on his own. Porter's going to hold up Valdez. Engelhart can't take advantage. It's been a while since we've been in a position like this. We're fighting in the mid-pack, or like the top half of the mid-pack anyway. Porter can't get past Antonov. The Zampelli drivers are, oh god. Engelhart in the process got into 5th. Porter still can't get past Antonov. The Zampelli drivers are cruising. They're absolutely cruising. Engelhart now on an absolute charge into the first corner. His gearbox really showing it's worth there. Go to normal. But Engelhart's past his teammate. And now he makes a move on the Zampelli car. Sabato in 2nd. Gerard, usually the Rika driver, in 1st position. They stayed where they are in qualifying. Porter's now really behind Engelhart. But Engelhart is gaining fast on the Zampelli drivers. But he's going to have to turn down his tyres. But Engelhart sets the fastest lap. As Engelhart and Porter are moving on Zampelli Engineering, who have benefited from my dodgy strategy in qualifying from Livingston Motors. I should have took it, because I could have done a lot better than 8th and 12th. I think Engelhart at least will need a medium stint. Engelhart's making a move, but we're not pushing with him, so it's going to be harder for Engelhart. We've got I-Engine trying to take advantage in this straight. Here we go. Of course, Sabato has a pretty good gearbox on it. I think he has the best standard gearbox on the grid if you ignore weight stripping. That's going to allow Gerard to start getting a lead here. Here we go. Engelhart makes his move. I'm going to let him go all out to get past Sabato at least. Engelhart will pit first. I want to get past Sabato. Here we go. Engelhart is passed. Might as well overtake you pitting next lap, I think. We're going on to mediums. Turn down the tyres. Oh my god, he's really caught to Gerard. He's right on his tail. Right. No mistake for Engelhart. Engelhart's obviously in 16th thanks to pitting. He's ahead of Antonov though, who pitted. Gerard pitting. No, we're not going to double stack, unfortunately. Engelhart does have clear track. Should help his lap times a bit. Doesn't have to overtake anyone at least. Porter's in the pits. It's Gerard that's going in the pits. Can Engelhart catch up to him? No mistake for Porter. Oh no, it's Sabato that's in the pits. Attacking high for lap or two. I'm guessing Gerard's pitting now. I'd be shocked if he doesn't. Well, he can go a while because he's got medium tyres. No, he doesn't. He has softs. He stretched them out a long time, hasn't he? Jesus Christ. Porter needs to catch Sabato. Engelhart sets the fastest lap again. Really trying to catch Gerard. I got to medium. I think Gerard is going to be losing. He's losing performance now, and we've caught on him with the faster laps here. Don't need to go too aggressive. It's if Porter can get past Sabato. Can Porter get past Sabato? Vardes is right behind him as well. That is the real question. Gerard is in the pits. I think we're getting by him here. So that's him there. We're in first. We're in first. Oh, Gerard's in first. Sabato's overtaking him and slowed him down. He's come out on the mediums. Attack for one more lap, but I think you're getting by him, Porter. Need to make your tyres last. So Engelhart's in first by 4.3 seconds. They are gaining, but they are pushing. I just need to manage the gap with Engelhart now. It's Porter that's in a bit of a pickle. $15 laps to go. Vardes is caught up as well. Zampelli have really gained from that qualifying today. Well, although Sabato's tyre wear is pretty bad, so should be alright. Might have to put Porter on mediums at the end. Costa's crashed. That's Garuda, and they're in second, so that's fine for us. That'll make up for the points they gained last time when Porter crashed, assuming we don't crash ourselves. Sabato sets the fastest lap, costing Engelhart 2 points, but he won't really care in the long run, because Porter's nowhere to be seen. But it's going to give Zampelli the 4 bonus points and put them in first position for this race. Vardes is still trying to really push here. It's not working out for him. In fact, Sabato's conserving his engine, so it's going to slow him down a bit. At least with Phoenix, the qualifying will be sunny. It should be. I might have to put Porto on the mediums. So that with tyre heat as well. Conditions are alright for now. It's just about 20% of them all. About 20 to 25%, we're past the halfway point. So if they lose that again, they won't be in the red zone. And you got to think the first half we're overtaken for quite a few laps. When did we pit? When did we pit with Porter? lap. What lap is that? Lap 8. So they can do 8 laps. They can do 8 laps. You'll have to pit on lap 18, 19 for softs to last. They're not going to. He needs mediums. He needs mediums. Sabada's pushing again. He's probably pitting soon then. In fact, I think I'm going to pit. I'm going to pit Porter this lap. Go for it, my lad. See, Engelhart can probably end up on the softs to end it. Well, I might keep on medium so he can actually like attack, and his tyres can cool down pretty quick in this weather as well. Now Porter's really trying to get past Gerard as he comes into the pits. And he will do so. Well, just about. No mistake for Porter. Porter's in 14th, right behind Evans, which is a bit annoying because he's slow. But he's probably going to pit soon. I'm up in this lap. Get out of my way. Yeah, he is. Alright. I won't push it too hard. Alright, you need to pit now. 8 laps of fuel. Medium because we're on low fuel for a lap. Alright. Porter will push for that. That is Sabado coming out the pits. I'm not going to overtake him. He's crashed again. Porter is so replaced. That's decided now. Engelhart's going to come in with the safety car. Which will work out for Engelhart. Engelhart has to run the drivers. Porter with back-to-back crashes. He is so replaced. Probably could have gone onto the softs. There. But we can. Should we sneak in a pit stop? We've already done that, mate. So Porter has crashed again, which means he is being replaced. If I can get that new guy, can't having that in. Can't be having like easy like top 3, top 4, and then having that shit. Ridiculous, man. So once again, we're going to lose marketability because our driver's incompetent. It isn't allowed Gerard and Sabado to eat up that 5-second lead we had, but we have got the fastest gearbox here. There is Gerard. Engelhart must now defend, but we've got the fuel to do it. We'll have to attack just to get some heat back into the tyres. I think they should do a patch where if it's a safety car, tyre heat stays in the middle. That's what I think anyway. We're all on mediums, it's Dreyfus that's on the softs. Porter is an absolute disappointment. Alright. Right, I'm going to overtake now. I've got the feel for it. Here we go. Can Gerard and Sabato take advantage of this? I'm doubtful, unless Engelhart crashes. Which he might. Evans ran wide. Poor Evans all on his own at the back there, bringing up the rear. Engelhart, that's the fastest sector 2 time. Can he take back fastest lap? That would be nice. Costa cut a corner. Engelhart gets fastest lap back and then Costa takes it off him. Who cut a corner? He cut a corner, ref. That's my fastest lap. That's bollocks. We'll just take it back anyway. We don't cut corners at Livingston Motors. We take them properly or crash into the barrier. That's the sector 2 time. I think Engelhart's going to do it. No! The lap sector 3 was so slow. Didn't get fastest lap for it. Come on. So Costa's going to get a penalty, so it's still Gerard and Sabato we're fighting against. I wonder if Porter's heard about me potentially replacing him if he doesn't win the title and the pressure got to him. Because that's a joke. Back-to-back crashes with no pressure on him. Meant to be good, man. For this league anyway. But like I said, Black Sea's pretty bad for crashes, as you've seen here. 4 crashes. We'll actually allow Firebird to take second from Garuda. We're finishing 5th at the minute. Because of Porter's crash. Just bring it home. Costa's tyre wear is going to stop him from catching us up anyway. And his penalty, so... You can attack all he wants. He's already hitting, the red zone. He's gonna have to cool it in a minute. But that will allow Gerard and Sabato to catch up, and then they'll slow him down even more. Right, just go back up low. Take it easy for the final lap. Don't crash as well, I need you to finish. So here we go, Engelhart's going to win another Grand Prix and pretty much tie up the Drivers' Championship after Porter suffers 2 crashes in a row because he's a jackass. The winner of the Russian Grand Prix, Falco Engelhart. Thank you for actually finishing the race. Gerard's overtook Costa right at the death, but Costa's going to go really far down, I think. Really bad day for Garuda Racing. Really bad day. At least we can't. We didn't suffer a double crash, so we've got the league title anyway. And the drivers at this point. I think no one can catch Engelhart now. But Porter is a jackass. He's so being replaced if I can. So he gets a drive-through penalty and gets fastest lap for it. That's bullshit. In fact, Porter might lose second position if he crashes again. I think we lost a bit of ground on the team championship, but it's so little. I think the most you can pick up in the final race is like 80 odd points. So we've basically already won. We already won. It's the drivers. Marketability takes another big hit this time. About 90%. That was 100 before. So we make a loss thanks to qualifying going completely wrong. Do we have 4 stars or 5 stars? Sponsorship now. Has that gone back down to 4? No, thank God. No. But trust me, I will be replacing Porto, I think. He's let us down at the end of the season. Can't be having that. Can't be having it. No, right, 2 tyres. Right, well, you're gonna have to do. Do I have anyone that's good at tyres in here? Oh, you're decent. Right, it was like low on stamina. Who's in the 70s, like just basically in the 70s. You're gone. Where is it? I suppose you can do tyres. Nope. What, you can do tyres and me feel easy. Shall I hire you? See, he's a bit weak in the tyres, but he's got good stamina when it recovers. He's good for jacks. Oh, apparently it's 2.5 stars. He's got. Nah, I'm gonna get rid of you. It's actually gonna make our pit crew weaker, but all I care about is reliability. A second in the pit time I don't really care about, to be honest. That's gonna have to do. Well, thank you very much for watching. And I will see you next time for some more Let's Play Motorsport Manager with Livingston Motors.